Hello and welcome to the Internet of Things presentation. For this presentation, we're going to use the custom motor use case as you see here, focusing in on the IoT components. There's a presentation on using robots to drive around the store and pick up the various items that the customer has ordered. There's another video on the self-driving automobile and being able to find it where it's parked in order to be able to put the items in it. And this one is on the IoT device that starts this whole thing off. IoT represents billions of sensor-driven devices connected over Wi-Fi, low-emission networks to each other, to the internet, to national networks, to distant cloud-based applications. These networks will be carrying unimaginable amounts of data that can be captured and analyzed for invaluable business intelligence. Retail is complicated. This is a map of all of the applications in a retail environment and their interconnectivity. When you bring in the IoT world, this map becomes really, really messy. So now let's take a look at the IoT architecture itself. IoT starts with a bunch of sensors that collect data from the real-world devices, such as a video feed, that gets filtered down so that you don't overload your network with all kinds of extra information with something called edge computing. The edge computing has security requirements to connect it to the cloud so that that information can be transmitted for use. In some cases, this is where analytics can be performed, and this is where your artificial intelligence level starts coming into play. You get it into a store environment where, again, security is on the edge to make sure that you're not hacked into. You can run into several back-end applications. You can communicate with cell phones and websites and all of that. Analytics can also be performed in here, and the information then can go back the other way to an actuator to have something actually done. Okay. Now you can have an in-store sensor. The video camera could be in-store, could be out in the parking lot. And you could have in-store actuators as well. So in-store, in the environment, wherever. So in this customer order use case, the IoT components are the refrigerator in your house. This refrigerator has, for example, RFID tag capability to read that you're running low on eggs. And it then takes that and communicates that information through to the shopping list that's on a display that's in your home. You can then add other things to it, like from a website or using an Echo type device. When ready, the customer then can send the list to the store. The store will then develop a path through the store for picking those various items. The robot will run around picking them up, bringing them in for payment. They go through the payment processing and tax collection and payment. They then deliver them out to the appropriate delivery mechanism, in which case this would be a self-driving car, for example, using parking information where that is. So totally autonomous purchase, custom order purchase, with the only thing the customer doing is saying, okay, go get them. So what are some of the uses for IoT in retail? For example, you could use it to improve the customer experience. There's a robot out there that communicates directly with the customer to help him guiding through the store. You can use them for increasing the efficiency in in-store operations, for example, cleaning things. You can expand intelligence inventory management, making sure that the shelves are properly stocked, or the inventory is properly located in the warehouse. You can monitor and control the inventory environment itself. You can do advanced facilities management. This is, again, the cleaning kind of concepts. And you can use it to expand your loss prevention capabilities. Thank you for listening to this short presentation. It's a description of how to use IoT in retail. In this case, it was the customer's refrigerator that was the IoT device that communicates the purchase information to the store for picking with robots and delivering through self-driving cars back to the customer, all autonomous. This is the future of where retail will eventually be leading. If you need to get a hold of me, here's my email, richard.halter@cox.net. Thank you for listening.